how would he lose to Joe Biden? Joe Biden sucks. Yeah, I don't think anyone will disagree. I think all of our government sucks, in my opinion. They all suck. They don't do anything. They're not going to do anything. They claimed 2 days ago they had a deal on infrastructure. I've heard that again. First of all, I've been listening to that my whole fucking life. They've been saying it my whole life. We're gonna do infrastructure. We're gonna rebuild.
You said that the last time you were here.
Yeah, they've been talking about that. And then Biden goes up. He's like, "We got a deal. We're gonna do infrastructure." And then the next day they're like, "No, we don't have a deal.
We're not doing
it now."
So, we don't have a deal because he wanted to sneak in some other shit. He wanted to sneak in a whole bunch of. Oh, this is part. He said we have a deal only if quid pro quo. And that's fucked up.
Well, what he said was, I'm going to sign this partial deal. It's part of what I want that I've got agreement on, but I'm only going to sign the partial deal if I also get all the other things passed through reconciliation. Right. They could pass this thing without Republican support. They could get it done because budget reconciliation allows Congress to pass with a simple majority. So the Senate can pass it with just the 51 votes that they have. The Democrat vote. So they don't need Republican support. But the problem is when you do something like that and you don't have any support from the other party, the country gets mad. A big portion of the country is like, God damn. But honestly, we should be mad anyway. This should already be done. Why is anybody opposed to making the country updated? We need to update everything. Why? I don't
know that anyone's. I don't know that they're opposed to infrastructure. I think it's much like the COVID relief bills. I think it's like, all right, yeah, we all need something to happen. And they're like, yes, the government says we need it to happen. We need it. However, we also need $30 million for this museum. And we're like, well, what does that have to do with COVID? Well, look, we just put it in there because we've been needing it and we're already here. We showed up. We got like a bunch of people here. So let's just vote on it. And then they just sneak stuff in. So they're doing the same thing, I feel like, with infrastructure, where they're going, all right, here's this great bill that's going to help. We need it. But also...
The roads are shit.
Oh, dude, the roads are shit. Well, first of all, there's no better time to talk about... and this isn't exactly infrastructure. However, you can't just have a building fall down. And then tell me...
the building just fell down.
The building just fell down. Has that ever happened in the history of our country?
A building of that size just falling over.
Yeah,
I don't think.
No, we've had some bridges.
Not that I remember. I mean, if it's happened, I'm sure some structures have collapsed.
I'm sure structures. Yeah, we're talking like bridges that don't make it.
With live people living in it, actively going in and out of it every day, and then in the dead of night, while people are in their bed, the building just falls apart. That's fucking horrible.
It's insane. I saw the article. And
that's got to be the worst way to die. The thing that even first, I don't understand why they can't find any of the people.
Oh, dude, because you crushed. Dude, you're crushed. You know how big that building was?
I've tried to watch as much of it as I can. I've seen a couple pictures.
It is almost the same.
They got like 100 people sifting through the fucking rubble every day.
Yeah, but
all days, 24 hours a day.
Those buildings are like solid concrete. They're built up.
I used to build them.
And so when the thing comes down, I mean, it's like a smaller 9/11 over there. I mean, in a way, that building coming down, it's just a smaller. Just centralized, and
right. I get all that. I get all that.
Can't move that shit.
I get all that, but they've got they got cranes, they got guys, they got hundreds of guys.
Dude, you got a crane to move. Dude, go pick up a rock outside, man. It's just heavy. You know, and there's a person under it.
Yeah.
Shit, it's great because when it first started, it said 1 dead. And I was like, what? That's not real. 1 dead.
Well,
like
all
half
dead.
the building, they're all dead.
The 150 people, there's 150 missing still. I think now they found like 16 of them.
Yeah,
but to me, if that's what's going to happen, I'd rather go in the fall. I don't want to be alive in the fucking rubble.
No, you're right about that.
Die buried alive. That's got to be one of the worst ways to die. There was a hitman. I don't remember who it was, but there was a hitman. He got arrested. He was in jail. And he wanted to make the prosecutor, he put out a hit on the prosecutor that put him in jail. And he was going to have the guys bury him alive and give him a 2-week supply of oxygen so that he was buried, knew he was going to die, but would be alive for 2 weeks buried. oxygen off. It just, let me just die. I don't want to be 2 weeks
That's
buried alive. Buried alive and eaten alive. Those are the two ways I don't want to die.